Nancy Grove and Peter Gale moved to this house over 30 years ago, but their well has been used by the community of Baxter's Harbor for 2 centuries.
The house was built here because of that spring. It's an artesian well, so that means it bubbles up from way down below through the rock, and we never expected it to go dry.
When it dried this summer, Grove relied on water from the local community center down the road, and says a neighbor let them put a hose through their properties, sharing their water. But after looking at the forecast for weeks, one thing became clear to them. This wasn't going away. So they drilled a 91-meter deep well earlier this month. The new well cost around $20,000. Grove says it was a worthwhile investment.
There's a certain amount of sadness to give up to retire the old well because it's been so great for so many years.
Like Nancy and Peter, many Nova Scotians find themselves in a similar situation. They have a well that it's dried and they're considering drilling. But should they do it? A hydrologist tells us there are more factors to consider.
Drilled wells are expensive, so this professor says it is up to homeowners to assess how much they can rely on water sources until the water table replenishes, which could be in the spring.
Many dug wells will come back. This is not going to go on forever, and it could be years before we get another sort of extraordinary drought like we have. But the bottom line is, if one decides to drill a well, they are more secure.
Spooner suggests calling municipalities to inquire about financial aid, since some of them offer loans for people building new wells. He also says that before putting a drill on the ground, homeowners should learn about the geology of the land. If they don't, they risk drilling in the wrong place and getting no water.
What kind of water are they getting from their wells? Because as a person who's had perhaps a dug well or even a reservoir on the surface, you know your water and you know the quality of your water.
According to the Canadian Drought Monitor, the province has received less than 40% of its normal rainfall. With no end in sight, people on wells are worrying about the winter because that's when the ground freezes up and it is harder for moisture to seep in and replenish the water table. Giuliana, Grillo, CBC News, Port Williams.